Okay, family, I have some information to bring you. Today's October 21st, Wednesday, 2020. I got some really amazing things to show you guys. This is a live demonstration in D.C. Where they shut down the streets in Washington, D.C. And this is an activist group called Shut Down D.C. This happened on September 23rd, 2019. Listen to this, guys.
The water, gonna shut this system down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter saying climate justice now. People gonna rise like the water, gonna shut this system down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter saying climate justice now. People gonna rise like the water, gonna shut this system down.
Okay, people rising like the water, gonna shut this system down. In Daniel, it speaks of the Antichrist followers coming in as a flood. So this is what I'm seeing. This flood is now ready to come in. Now, this was September of 2019 on the 23rd. Very, very amazing at that. But listen to this, guys. This is Jeremiah 51. How is Sheshach, the fine linen? How is the fine linen taken? And how is the praise of the whole earth surprised? How is Babylon become an astonishment among the nations? The sea is come up upon Babylon. She is covered with a multitude of waves thereof. Her cities are desolation, a dry land and a wilderness, a land wherein no man dwells, neither does any son of man pass thereby. I will punish Bel in Babylon, and I will bring forth out of his mouth that which he has swallowed up, and the nations shall not flow together any more unto him. Yea, the wall of Babylon shall fall. Wall Street, and wall also means a joining together. I don't know if it shows it here. Yeah, to join, a wall of protection. So the wall of Babylon shall fall. My people, go ye out of the midst of her, and deliver you every man his soul from the fierce anger of the Lord, and lest your hearts faint, and you fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. A rumor shall both come in 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. Therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven images, the money of Babylon, and her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. So in the beginning of this, we see that Sheshach, the fine linen, the church is being taken, and then all this stuff comes in. But what I want to show you here is the rumor comes in 1 year, it's heard, and it shall both come in 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. So let me show you what this is. This is the activist group. It's on Fox News today, or yesterday, October 20th. Activist group plans widespread disruptive elections activities to thwart potential Trump coup. An activist group is planning a large-scale and widespread disruptive activity starting on the night of the election in the attempts to stop what predicts will be an attempt to coup by President Trump, the form of refusal to accept the election results. So it sounds like they're planning him to lose. Shut Down D.C., the group that I just showed you the video of, is setting stage for a mass gathering in D.C., noting that the resistance must begin during the muddied legal and political debate over the election outcome. Trump will not leave office without mass mobilization and direct action, the group says on the website. In a separate document first reported by the Federalist, the group characterizes its planning movement as an uprising and calls for potentially blockading the White House, blocking traffic, shutting down the government office buildings and Amazon fulfillment centers. According to the meeting, registration documents, Shutdown DC held a training help participants react to different hypothetical scenarios, including a so-called timeline to a meltdown simulation. Guys, this is serious. We are at the cusp of the church leaving. This is biblical words spoken by Daniel. Let me pull that up. Hold on. This is Daniel, guys. This is Daniel coming forth. Okay. After 62 weeks shall the Messiah be cut off. That's us leaving, but not for himself. And the people of the prince, this is the people of the Antichrist that shall come, shall destroy the city and the sanctuary, and the end thereof shall be as a flood. And unto the end of war, desolations are determined. This is our country divided, sisters and brothers. Divided, we will not stand. We will not stand. But I want to show you some other things that the Lord led me to. Check this out, guys. Enoch, which we know means dedicated, okay? Enoch, the number 2585 is 20. And in Greek, where are we at here? Why isn't it showing in Greek? Okay, well, this Enoch here, Greek 1802. 1802 also dedicated. 1802 is also 20. So Enoch is 2020. And I've shown you guys for a couple years now, 2020 is in Esther. For if thou altogether hold peace at this time, then shall the enlargement and the deliverance, 2020, deliverance and escape, arise. So guys, we're shown here that there's a deliverance and an escape coming. And what else did I want to show you guys? Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, guys. Find something here. Lord Yeshua. I gotta get to the ark here. Okay. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find... Cancel. Let me go back to where I was. Okay. Now Jericho was straitly shut up because of the children of Israel. None went out and none came in. It sounds like a lockdown. And the Lord said to Joshua, see, I have given into thy hands Jericho, the king thereof, and the mighty men of valor. And ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war, and go round about the city once. Thus ye shall do 6 days. The 7 priests shall bear before you the ark, 7 trumpets of ram's horn. And the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priests shall blow with trumpets. The Lord showed me something. We know 726 represents harpazo. Well, the ark represents Aaron, the light bringer. So we have Aaron right here. The translation, guys, is Aaron. So the ark represents the light of God. That's why in Noah's ark, they were covered in the light. They were protected. This is what the Lord is showing me, that those who are in the light of Christ, those who are in the light of Christ will be saved. And it shall come to pass when they make a long blast of ram's horn, and when you hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout great with a shout. And the wall of the city shall fall down, just like I just read you in Jeremiah. It shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend up, every man straight before him. This ascension is going up, climbing up. So we're seeing the body of Christ leaving, but then those who call upon the Lord, I believe, is what is happening here. I I got so much to say about this passage, guys. It is important. It is so important, but I want to show you something else. Where was it? Yes, this is also coming, guys. Okay, we're supposed to go through a debris field of Halley's Comet, and Halley's Comet is in Betelgeuse. Now, this is showing the chart of Betelgeuse. Let me see where the full picture is. The star Betelgeuse is in the constellation Orion. Orion, who can loose the belt of Orion? In other words, this debris field is coming from Orion. Okay, so in here, guys, Orion represents the hunter, and Betelgeuse is right there in the center. It's right, if you look at the top here, Gemini, it's between Gemini and Taurus, which is the bull and the twin. So we're seeing the twin system in here, guys. Let me see what else I want to show you. This chart shows the location of a very bright red supergiant star Betelgeuse in the famous constellation Orion the Hunter. So you have a debris field coming from Orion, which God says, who can loose Orion's belt? Is this a debris field that will cover the sun, make it black, and the moon turned into blood? This is supposed to happen. Well, it's already happening now, this Halley's Comet debris field coming, and it's now until November 7th. So, guys, I just wanted to show you some of this stuff that I'm seeing biblically. The Lord is showing us, guys, that, this rumor was heard. I just showed you the video of these people. Listen again. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter singing climate justice now. Rise in the water, shut the system down. They're planning on shutting the system down, guys. They plan on so much is coming, guys. According to the meeting of registration documents, Shutdown DC held training to help participants react to different hypothetical scenarios, including a so-called timeline to a meltdown situation. Each team will work to develop action plans to respond to the scenario, anticipate how other movement actors will respond, and build capacity for collective action to build the world we want to live in, the event description stated. The training is presumably to facilitate events of the group has planned in the days following the election night. November 4th to the November 7th, organized activities will include hitting the streets daily, respond to rapidly changing events. It will come upon them suddenly, guys. This is the peace agreement that they made. I don't know if that was the one, but sudden destruction we know comes. We may be waiting for votes to be counted, or we may be responding to major attacks on democracy, the group says. Over the next few weeks, we will use our spokes council process to plan actions that are flexible and can scale to respond to a lot of different scenarios. November 8th through the 11th, members will be prepared for Congress members to return to the Capitol Hill when protesters will potentially meet them at train stations, airports, or even their homes. If Trump is trying to launch a coup, that is no time for business as usual, the website reads. And if Trump has already conceded that we can pivot and use these actions to demand COVID-19 relief and other essential legislations. Guys, this is serious. We are at the time of our calling. Be prepared, because they certainly are, guys. They are ready. down, guys. Be prepared. God bless you all, family. We are certainly